Hey everybody, I made the newspaper this morning, but not exactly for the reason I wish I would have. So I thought it might help to have a little bit of background on how I bought a hotel at 25, all the mistakes I've made since then, and where I hope to go from here. Now, from day one, it was pretty obvious that a hotel is a different purchase than a house flip or a rental property. In 2013, when I bought the hotel, I started off buying $50,000 worth of laminate flooring to put in every room. I bought $50,000 worth of the highest end mattress you can buy, and I decided that all new furniture would make a big difference. One major thing that I wasn't expecting was for my boiler and chiller system to start exploding inside of my hotel rooms. You see, my system operated on a bunch of water that was flowing throughout the building inside of cast iron pipes. Those pipes were very rusted. The building's like 70 years old. When we started using our system at the end of fall, we found that the pipes would explode all over our brand new laminate floors, our freshly painted rooms, and over our beautiful new beds. We found that our new furniture wasn't in fact hardwood, it was a laminated particle board type stuff that swells when exposed to too much moisture. And we found that when one room didn't have air conditioning, all the rooms lost air conditioning. So, after spending a bunch of money trying to repair it, we learned that it would cost us like $1.5 million to replace the whole system. Now, I couldn't spend that much money on this system because I just spent that much money on buying the hotel. It wasn't worth that much to, well, anyone, to just bring the hotel back to status quo at twice of what it's worth. So we had to figure out a different solution. At the same time, the bills were piling up. We had a surprise when it turned out we weren't paying certain taxes, and they were all due now. We found that we had to pay the back taxes plus keep on top of the current taxes for the arena and hospitality tax. So that was a huge financial surprise. During this same fall, we had several issues with our pool and our door locks. Unfortunately, our pool continued to just get worse and worse to the point that it is now no longer operational. For a hotel that was known for its pool, that was most of our income. So what do? You have a hotel with no pool, no AC, no heat. Well, you do the next best thing. You decide, how can I get a couple rooms to have AC or heat? And that's what we did. We started purchasing PTAC units, and we got 10 rooms operational, and we rented out those 10 rooms, and I worked every shift at the front desk. Of course, without cash means I couldn't pay a proper maintenance person, which means that things started to deteriorate pretty fast. I got pretty decent at doing maintenance. I was able to rebuild all the door locks. However, I had to use door locks that were already on other doors. Since they no longer made our particular brand of door lock, they were made back in the 90s. And in order to get repair parts I needed, I had to buy a whole new set. Another $50,000. Lots of expenses, no income. However, the sheer drive to get it done meant that over the next couple years, it was going to be a hard road ahead. Over the next 5 years, we slowly bought more PTAC units, $1,000 a pop. We slowly built up our supply of rooms that we could rent. We went from the 10 rooms to 70 rooms. Again, slowly being able to add on to our staff, so I wasn't working every single shift. Slowly, I was able to hire better employees. Not that my previous employees weren't better, I just couldn't afford them. And over time, I was able to hire more employees. One of the hard things is trying to play catch up when you went a year or two without doing preventative maintenance. My poor maintenance guys have had to basically catch things as they broke now that we were finally able to pay the bills and breaking even. And then last year I had a really interesting year. We thought 2020 was bad. 2019 for me was eventful. We moved to St. Louis. My wife got a dream job We had a surprise with our new baby girl, and I stopped being able to use my hands. It turned out that I was becoming paralyzed. In January of 2020, I found out that if I didn't have surgery right away, I would likely die. So that started off my 2020. Surgery means recovery, recovery followed by COVID-19, COVID-19 followed by my appeal board, which is where we're at now. I'm feeling great now, which is why we're starting this channel, and I'm getting back on the horse and trying to get things back up to par. But I thought I should just let you know it's not intentional that the hotel looks ugly from the outside. It's not intentional that the majority of my rooms do not rent out at 70 bucks a night. And it's not intentional that we're understaffed. Unfortunately, it's just what we've had to do up till now. We were finally breaking even, but now we're gonna have to restart, which is fine. Another challenge, another day. Unfortunately, when we have to restart, that means we'll no longer have income, which means we're gonna somehow have to figure out a way to pay for everything. So again, our goal is this 60-day challenge where we get the back building open in time to rent out the rooms so we can continue on with our challenge of fixing this hotel. If you want to see more of this, and if you're interested in this story and each day as we update it, please like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube. Okay, now to the regular update. It's day 3, it's Sunday, and we have 51 days remaining. Today we spent the day doing another day of power washing and painting. Unfortunately, our blue color match was not perfect. So we're gonna have to repaint all the blue with a slightly lighter color of blue. But I really like how our gray turned out. Agreeable gray. The most agreeable gray of 2019. We got all 3 rooms. Anything that wasn't blue, painted gray. Still drying on that one little piece up there. So that's all gray. We need to still paint the trim. Gray. Yeah, it looks really good. So we got some second coat stuff to do. But for a Sunday, and we didn't start until noon, I think it looks great. That's day 3. Hey Ugly Motel viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on the link over here, and click on any of the videos over there to watch the latest updates on our 60-day challenge. Thanks for watching.